You would love that. If they gave you a paying position.
It's too painful. I have to get away from it. I have to focus on comedy. That's why I thought this guy was going to look at me and say, wow, this guy's so funny. He's walking in here.
But Jerry, you don't know yet. That's the thing.
I know, I was walking in and I said,
you are funny. Let me tell you something.
I thought this guy was going to like hug me.
We sat and watched.
You know I try. You know I'm.
Your shows.
Yeah.
And she said to me, "Here." She started to laugh because she ended up getting what you were saying.
Who's getting what I was saying?
Ain't Karen.
And she
laughed and she said, "Oh my God, that was good."
Well, that's what I do. That's why I try. That's all I'm focused on.
I know you're trying, and it's your way. It's your outlet.
Yeah, I'm just trying to cut through all this other stuff that's going on. Political, religion.
I will say though, little tip.
What?
Stop mumbling.
Mumbling? What do you mean?
You mumble. You say little things. Like in that one video that I shot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was.
Oh, I'm shooting a calendar.
Yeah.
And then you did like a little side note, and it was funny. You were like, "Hey, here, you think you could shoot me in my bathing suit?" And you were funny, and it was, but I couldn't understand what the hell you were saying. You said bathing suit the way Angel Lee says it, and you say it. It's funny.
Because I got all these light workers, because they're all into the oneness, and they have all these like unbelievable like rummy pictures, like with men and women, like, you know, sexual kind of thing and everything. And, you know, I don't got a bad body. I think I could do it.
Well, you don't have to put a calendar out there.
I mean, I'm working out. I mean, I'm willing to do anything.
You know you can only shoot in your bedroom, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I want to get one of those things where I can go out and interview people.
You're sitting on your bed.
Well, I mean, I'm just doing, because, I mean, I just wake up in the morning.
Your camera right there. You don't need a phone. We gotta get you something else.
That's what I need. I mean, if Karen can get me something, I mean, anybody, I'm trying. I wish I had that thing. It'd be like a toy. I'd be running around doing it. I'd be bringing the videos back here, and it'd be unbelievable. Like, I mean...
You gotta get a job, though.
I'm trying. I got a degree.
You can't do the video show. You gotta get a real job, too.
Trying. Well, I'm in New York, you know. Enough said. I mean, I went to my biggest contact today, and he's telling me, well, you know, I mean, I walked in the office, there was like 3 people in there, and that's...
Here, you have a degree.
I know.
What is your degree in?
Community Human Services. Community Human Services. Community. Social worker.
Why don't you go apply for a job in the state? Being a caseworker.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at it, Kara. So when I worked at Uni House, I said, you know, I could put 5 more years in here driving people around, tell them to go there, tell them to go there. But you can't go there anymore because all the programs are being cut. All the programs are being cut, Kara. So I'm in human service. I know it. That's why I want to get away from it. I want to focus on entertainment. Because,
But Jerry, you can do anything with a degree.
I know. I'm trying. It's
like... anybody who gets hired actually gets hired for what they're doing?
No.
No. No, not at all.
I know.
Like me?
I know, you got a master's, like, in history. I know.
I know, but I have 7 years of experience working at a state level.
I know.
In Medicaid.
It's sick, but who's responsible for all this? I mean, here we are.
I could go and I could actually get a job there if I wanted to.
Me and you.
They're hiring right now for this new Obamacare shit. It's pretty much making sure that everybody in the state has offers health insurance to their employers to make sure it's affordable for people.
But is it ethical?
To have it.
Is it ethical?
It is. It should be more affordable.
No, but okay. Well, you
can't be charging people all this money.
Right. I agree totally. I agree totally. I mean, health. I mean, we pay far too much for premiums. You know. I mean.
We tax the shit out of it. You know.
Everything. Yeah. I mean, I just don't understand with the gas. I mean, I mean, I don't know how you can just level out $4 since he's been in office.
Well, let me tell you.
That he should have did something about.
Gas
If
is going to be like that because we have. I mean, Jared, you got to think of it this way. We're in the middle. We were in a war
okay,
with a country who actually, you know, they are the ones that are selling us the oil. Okay? They can do whatever the fuck they want.
but cares?
It's got nothing to do. You're making other people happy. Now, you got to think about it this way too. You also have China. China has become much more populated in the past years. And in China, do you know how many more people are getting jobs and things are, you know, they don't have, like, it's not like, I mean, yeah, they have rural China, but they have cities with millions and millions and trillions of people. They're all driving. So now they're buying more gas, not more public transportation.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like trains and things like that.
But where were you in 2000? Where were you in 2003? March 2003. Your history major. Do you remember when George Bush? He was on. He said we're going to war with Iraq. He got all approval from Congress. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I respect you. You remember that speech? He's like, we're going to war. It was like 2003 in March.
Yeah, but you know what?
What happened there, babe?
Something that we shouldn't have went to war for.
Right, but he had the wrong kind of intel.
They attacked our country.
But he had the wrong kind of intel, though, right? Tell me. Correct me. I'm being humble.
I mean, Jared, they did what they wanted.
But because I remember I was scared as hell. I mean, I remember watching it. I remember like.
I was in high school when that happened.
Okay, but I mean, that was only.
That was their decision.
But he had approval, though. He said, do what you got to do, and no, he was only going by what they were telling him at the time, that they had weapons of mass destruction. So I'm trying to think maybe they were using Bush. I don't know. I mean, I know everything comes down to Bush. He's, Bush is the, the one who screwed everything up. But, in the same token, I think he was going by what he had in front of him to be real. I could be wrong. I don't know. Because why would he go to war? Why would all the Congress say, sure, do whatever you got to do?
I don't know.
It's like the Seven Wonders.
It's crazy. We'll see. We'll see when.
That's all I remember,
I don't
kid.
even know if I want to vote this year.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I remember, because I didn't want them to go to war. You know me. I'm not all for war. But I'm like, all of a sudden, we're going to war. Everyone was scared back then. We're going to war. We're going to do all the... God, who wants to go to war? But I'm just wondering, it wasn't his decision alone. He had backing to go to war. Based on what they were telling him he can do and the intel at the time. But it turned out to be the wrong intel. So I'm wondering if he was set up or what. I don't know. Because you know how politics work. Every time someone's in office, they can't wait to get him out. Either the Republican or Democrat, they'll do whatever they can to get him out. And then you had Al Gore all set up in 2004 to take his job with John Kerry, or Joe, whatever his name is. I don't know, Kears. I don't know. You're a history major. I don't know.
Yeah.
What was his name? John Kerry?
Yeah. He ran.
Well, Al Gore, I mean, they were all set up. I mean, maybe, it was 2003, maybe they were just like, let's set this guy up, and then, we'll come in and we'll take over. It's like, just on and on. I don't know how to explain it. I'm trying to figure it out, but, like you said, I gotta get out my life. Screw that for now. Let it be. Whatever's gonna be, is gonna be.
You can't keep,
Anyway, I just got fired up.
Everybody's in a rough spot right now, Jared. It's not just you, and things are going to get better. You have to be optimistic and be positive. You can't be negative. You can't yell and scream at people or get emotional over it because it's not going to matter anyway.
I know.
You know? Don't bring up controversial shit. Rule of thumb, Jared. Most people don't like talking about government. Unless they bring up the conversation with you, don't talk about it. Don't talk about politics.
I know. I understand it now.
Never around alcohol.
Right.
The rule of thumb. Never, ever. You don't talk about shit like that.
Alright. I gotta get going.
Me too. I gotta get ready for work.
Alright.
Alright.
Do what you can do. I'm sorry. Tell them I didn't mean anything. I just came in peace, and it didn't work out.
No. I'll tell them.
Maybe sometime, sometime.
Don't go in there anymore, and let them go. It'll be fine.
I'll work on myself.
I told him, Jer. I told him. I said, listen, I know he doesn't mean it. I said, whatever he did,
Yeah.
he came in. I don't know. And I'm glad you called me. I really am.
My intentions was to just make peace and just let it go.
There's no animosity. There was never any animosity.
Yeah.
This food's good. You should go down. I'll get you lunch one day. We'll go have lunch.
I know. He doesn't know me. I mean, I just wanted to figure out
If you
what
want
happened.
one day, we'll walk down and get lunch or whatever. We'll all go to lunch.
I hear it.
We should. It's good.
Thanks,
Who
Jim.
cares if you wanted to apply there or if you wanted a job? There's no big. It's hard. I understand it's hard. I help him out there once a week just because he needs another girl. Just behind the counter to answer the phone.
Yeah, I'm rooting for him. I want much success. I hope I want success for him.
He will. He's going to do great. You don't know. His food is so good.
Right. I just thought he misunderstood me, and I just wanted to try to explain.
Talk about stuff like that.
Yeah, I just wanted to explain where I was coming from.
Just be real.
Yeah, like I said, when I came back, you know me. I mean, the girl.
Beautiful day outside.
Yeah, the girl was paying attention to me, so
The weather is so shitty. Or how about those Giants or you know what I mean?
But he didn't give me a chance, cause I mean.
I know, but it's because of what you said to me the day before, and
Right.
you got me going.
No, just tell him. Really, I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I really am. I am. You know I am.
Have you been drinking at all?
No. Drinking
No?
what? Drinking what?
You drinking alcohol?
No. None. That's just how I am, Pierce.
No, I'm just wondering. I don't know if you do.
Everyone does. I mean, every time I make all the videos, they think I'm drunk. I'd be dead by now. I mean, all these videos I made, if I was drinking, I'd be dead. It's not alcohol. That's just how I am. I'm very emotional. I mean, when I was in 4th grade, my teacher sent a report card home saying your son is emotionally disturbed. So I accepted it. I accepted it that I'm an actor. That's why I went to acting.
This way. There's also services out there for people who have those emotions.
Yes, it's called acting. It's called theater. Because I don't fit into any other. I don't fit into any other mold but acting.
But you know what, Joe? Jared, I gotta tell you this. You put yourself in that position.
I know.
You've made yourself believe that that's what you're good at and that's what you're gonna do.
Right.
And
but I got no other
choice.
I got no other choice, Kiers. I got no other choice.
But that's your choice. Just because you went to JCA to go get a degree.
But that's all I've been thinking about for my whole life.
Doesn't mean that it's maybe something that you're good at, or maybe that you need.
I'm in the wrong area. I'm in the wrong.
You know what I mean? That's why you went to school for it. You learn more about it. But it may not be something that's for you. Do you ever think of it that way? It may be an interest of yours, but it may not be something that you can be particularly good at right away. Or even maybe you enjoy movies and you enjoy maybe you should get involved in looking at old movies. I know your mother watches all kinds of old movies and stuff. look at reviews online and what people say, and you know what I mean? Do you ever think about doing that? Being a critic?
Yeah, that'd be cool. I would
It's
love.
different. Maybe you're not involved in it